Hey everyone, welcome back. Guys, in this video you will see an automation which is going to let you send notification messages to your customers on WhatsApp automatically, saying them that your lab results are ready. So guys, this automation is basically designed for pathological lab facilities or diagnostic centers, and it is going to empower them to send messages to their customers saying them that their lab results or the reports are ready and they can collect it. Okay, so let me show you how this is going to work. So guys, this will be the flow of this automation. Here you just have to add the lab reports statuses in a Google Sheet, and as and when you are going to add the status and the lab report details here, a WhatsApp message is going to be sent automatically to the patients or your customers saying them that their lab results are ready and they can come to collect them. So guys, this is going to save a huge amount of your time and energy, because here you do not have to manually type the messages for each and every patient, and the WhatsApp message will be delivered automatically. So here we are using Pabbly Connect to make this happen, which is an integration and automation tool. And the best part is anyone can set up this automation without any coding skills or programming knowledge in just few easy steps. So guys, now let me show you how you can also set up this. So guys, to start with this automation, you have to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect application, and to reach here you can use this link pabbly.com/connect, and you can see a offer is going on here already. So from here you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account by clicking on this sign up free button, and you will get 100 free automation tasks for every new month. So sign up right now and then log in to reach here on the dashboard. And guys, here you have to create a workflow of automation. For that, just click here on this create workflow button, and here you can give a suitable name to this workflow. So I'm giving the name here as send notifications to patients on WhatsApp. Okay, so after filling the name like this, you just have to click on this create button, and you can see our workflow page is here. So in this page guys, you will see these two things. First, the trigger and the action. So guys, these two things is the basic building blocks of this automation, and the trigger is the happening of that event which is going to trigger or start this workflow, and the action will be the response towards the trigger. As in this use case, the trigger would be adding of a row here in this spreadsheet you can see. So here in the spreadsheet, someone is filling these details. When the lab report of any patient is going to be ready, he is going to fill the name of the patient, the email address, the WhatsApp number, the test which he wants to be done. Okay, here date of sample collection, date of report generated. Here, as and when he is going to mention the status as done, that is going to trigger this workflow. As he is going to mention the status, the workflow will be triggered and the WhatsApp message will be delivered. Okay, that's how it's going to work. So first of all, you need to set up the trigger. From here you have to choose the trigger application as Google Sheets guys. Here it is, select it. Alright, and in the trigger event you have to select this new or updated spreadsheet row option, and it will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, and with the help of this we are going to make a connection with our spreadsheet, and we are going to fetch the response of that webhook connection here in this workflow. So to make this connection, you can read the instructions written here, these steps. You can follow the steps carefully. Let me show you how exactly we can make this. So guys, here you can see this is my spreadsheet. First of all, you need to click on extensions here, and from this add-ons option click on get add-ons, and here guys you have to search for an add-on which is called Pabbly Connect webhooks. Okay, so search for this add-on and install it here in this spreadsheet. So you can see it is already installed in my spreadsheet, so I do not need to do it again, and it will just take 2 minutes to install it. And after installing this add-on here, you have to refresh the spreadsheet. This is an important step. After installing Pabbly Connect webhooks, refresh the spreadsheet, and when you do that, after that when you click on extensions, you will find this Pabbly Connect webhooks option available in the drop down only. So from here you have to click on initial setup, and in the initial setup you will find these two fields, the webhook URL field and the trigger column field. Okay, so here guys, in the webhook URL field you have to copy this URL and paste it here in this field, and in the trigger column you have to put the final data entry column that is going to trigger the workflow. So our final data entry column is this status column, guys. Okay, so here as I am going to mention the status as done, that is going to trigger the workflow. So G column is our column G is our trigger column. Okay, so let me copy this webhook URL from here, and from here click on extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks initial setup. Here you can see we are adding this URL in sheet 1. Okay, in this sheet 1. Okay, here let me erase this previously pasted URL and I'm pasting a new one. The trigger column is G only. Alright, and here you can see in this workflow, as I have copied this URL, here it started showing this waiting for the webhooks response. So this means now we have to perform a test submission. So test submission means we need to capture some test data from our spreadsheet to here, and with the help of that test data we are going to move forward. So guys, to fetch the test data, here in the initial setup only you will find this send test button. So when you click on send test, the data of the first row that we have here will be sent to this workflow as the test data. Let me show you. I am clicking on send test, and you can see here it is written the test data sent successfully, and the data is, the name of patient is Kunal Kapoor, and these are the details. Let's check in our workflow if we got the data collected, and here you can see in this response we got the data collected like this: Kunal Kapoor, email, phone number, the test he wants to be done, full body. Okay, and these are the things that we collected. Right guys, so we want to send WhatsApp message now to this patient that his test result is ready, because the status mentioned here. First of all, let us click on submit here in this initial setup. Okay, the status is done here. Okay, and you have to do one thing more here guys. Click on extensions, and from this Pabbly Connect webhooks option you have to select an event from here. So we have these events: send all data, send custom data, send on schedule, and send on event. So by clicking on this send on event button, what will happen, whenever you add a new row here and mention the status as done, that is going to trigger the workflow and the workflow will run. Okay, so do remember to check this send on event option also. Okay, and one more thing I want to mention here guys, that we want to send the WhatsApp messages to the patients only whose statuses of the reports are done. Okay, sometimes the status can be something else also, like incomplete or delayed or something like that. Okay, but once the status you mention here is done, then only we want to send the messages. So we are going to apply this condition here in our workflow. Okay, so to apply this condition I am going to use this action step, and from here I am going to apply a filter. So here I have selected filter by Pabbly, and here it is asking select the label, select the filter type, and put a value here. So what I am going to do, from this select label field, I am going to select this label that I have received in the first step, and the label is this status label. Okay, so to select it here, just click here and it will show you the Google Sheets step in the drop down, and from here map the status label as this, and then make the filter type equals to, and in the value put here DONE, that is done. So what we are doing here, we are saying to Pabbly Connect that when the status label received shows you done, then only continue the workflow and send the message, otherwise don't do it. Okay, so just click on save and send test request, and you can see for now the condition is true because we have received the status as done here. Okay, so this workflow is going to continue, and now what we want to send a message to the customer on WhatsApp. For that I have opened another action step, and from here you have to search for WhatsApp's cloud API. Alright guys, so to send messages on WhatsApp we must have the access of WhatsApp's API, that is application programming interface. So Facebook recently launched its own platform for giving access to businesses and people of its WhatsApp's API. So you have to set up your Cloud API first inside the developers for Meta page, and after that you can use it here. So if you want to know how to set up the Cloud API for yourself, you can watch the videos in the description where we have thoroughly explained how you can set up your Cloud API and use and access the API for sending messages on WhatsApp, right? So after that you can select it here, and the action event would be send template message. Okay, select it, then click on connect, and from here, if you are making the connection with the Cloud API for the very first time, you have to select this add new connection option, and here it is asking for, here you can give a name to this connection as well from this field, and here it is asking for the token, the access token of your Cloud API setup, the phone number ID and the business account ID. So if you want to know more about these things, you just can click here on this here word written in blue, and you will reach this forum page of Pabbly, forum.pabbly.com, and here you can watch these videos on how to set up your Cloud API inside Pabbly Connect, how to generate the permanent access token, and here you can find the steps to connect the Cloud API in the trigger. You can read the whole page, guys. It has many things here to set up your Cloud API inside Pabbly Connect, and you can learn all the things. For these three things, guys, I can show you my setup also. This is my Cloud API setup inside Meta for Developers page, and here I am inside WhatsApp's getting started page, and here you can see first we got a temporary access token in the getting started page. So temporary token expires in 24 hours, so you need to generate a permanent one, and if you want to know how to do that, you can check the videos in the description or from this forum page on how to generate a permanent token. Okay, after that you have to keep the token safe, because we are going to use the same token afterwards also to make the connection with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you have to copy that permanent token and paste it here in this field. After that you will find the phone number ID here in the send and receive messages section. You can just copy this ID from here only and paste it here. Similarly, you will find this business account ID. You can copy that and paste it here. Okay, and after filling these three things, you just have to click on save, and you will be connected with your Cloud API setup. All right, so this is the process to make the connection for the very first time. And this connection that you have that you are making is going to be saved here. You can see new connections name here. You can give any name to this connection and it will be saved here. So after that, after making the connection like this, if you want to make the connection again in a different workflow, you can use that existing connection that you have already had saved inside your workflows. Okay, so guys, I have already made a connection before in a different workflow by this process, so I can use that existing connection. Let me show you how. By selecting this existing connection option, just select it, and in this select connections list, it will show you the name of all the connections that you have already existing with Cloud API setup. From here you can choose any of the connections. So I am choosing this one. Okay, and now I just have to click on save, and we will be connected again like this. Okay, so it will be simple afterwards, right? Now it is asking for the template's name. So you need to select the name of the message template that you are using to send the message. So let me first show you the templates. So guys, here you can see in send messages section, when you click on this here word, you will reach this WhatsApp template messages section, and here you can create such message templates like I have created for this purpose. So name of my template is collect_report, and here you can add a header in the message. You can put, so guys, template is a predefined message structures that we can use to send messages on WhatsApp. So you can create a message here in the body box. Okay, and you can add a footer also. You can add a call to action button also in the same message. All right, and you can see the preview of this message is going to be look like this. Hi Akash. So Akash is the name of any demo patient. Your full body checkup report from this date are ready. Okay, please collect the reports as soon as possible. This is the kind of message that we want to send. Now to send these messages to multiple people at once on WhatsApp, you need to create this message template here like this, and here you need to put some body fields or the variables also in the message like this. I have this one, you can see a variable tag 2, 3, 4. These are the variables I have in my message, and these are the things which are going to change with every new message automatically as and when you are going to send them. So to get these to get something changed in every new message, you need to place body fields here. Let me show you how you can do this. So these are all the approved templates I have. If you want to create a template, just click here on this create message template button, and here you will find these 3 categories in which you can create message templates: the transactional category, the marketing, and the OTPs. So you can select any one. I'm selecting, let's say, OTP. Now you can give a name to this template. Then you can select the language in which you want to send the message. Alright, and from this top right corner, just click on continue, and here you can see you can add a header in the message template, and in this header you can add a text. You can send any media like an image, like a video or a document. In the body box you have to type the message that you want to send like this: hello anyone. And if you want to put a tag here with the variable tags of the body fields, you just have to click on this add variable button, and that's how a body field will be added in the message. Okay, so after completing the template, you just have to submit it from here. Okay, right now I'm canceling this, and after submitting, the Facebook is going to review that template and approve it in just few minutes. After that, you can select the template in your workflow and start sending the messages automatically. So my template was this one, collect_report. So I'm selecting it from here. Okay, and you can see the language code and the template ID is filled up here automatically. No need to change anything. Here it is asking for the recipient's mobile number or the WhatsApp number of our patient or customer. So guys, you will get the WhatsApp number from this first step where we have fetched the test data of our customer from the spreadsheet. So I have received this for mobile number label here. So you need to map it here in this step. So just click here, and from this first step, it will show you these 2 steps. From the first step, map the mobile number, and you have to map the number in this format. You can see with a country code which is 91 for India. You have to enter your country code, but you can see in this number we don't have a country code, so I have to enter the country code manually like this. Okay. Now it is asking for the body field 1, 2, 3, and 4. So as I have already shown you that in my template I have these 4 body fields. So to get these body fields change with every new message automatically, we need to map the values of these body fields here in our workflow. Okay, so let's do this. For the first body field, I want to place the name of my customer, which is this here. So map it. In the second body field, let's see. Second body field, we want the date, or I think we want, okay, if we want the title of the report. Okay, so you will get the title of your report from the first step. This report is for the full body checkup. Okay, let me type it, full body checkup also. Okay, in the third body field, I want to map the name on which the sample got collected. And in the fourth body field, you can type the name of your business or your firm or your lab center. So I am typing here AB Diagnostic just for your just for showing you the example. Okay, so that's how we can map the things. And here you can see I have manually added this name. So when you add things here manually, that is not going to change with every new message. The things that you have mapped here are going to change automatically, because in real time, whenever you add any row here in this spreadsheet, the data will be delivered here and the labels are going to change automatically, and the new data will be delivered inside a new message. Let me show you. I can show you the message also because I have the access to this WhatsApp account. So by clicking on save and send test request, you can send a message, a test message to WhatsApp. So I'm clicking here, and this is the response we have received. Now let me show you the message. So guys, this is the message we have received, you can see. And in this message you can read, hey Kunal Kapoor, your full body checkup report from this date are ready. Please collect the report as soon as possible. Thanks, regards, AB Diagnostic Pathology. Alright, so this is the message is going to appear on WhatsApp, and you can see in place of the body fields that I have, the things are placed here like this. In the place of name, there is name, the title of the report, the date, and the name of the pathology lab is here. Okay, these are the same things that I have mapped here. You can see that we have received in the message. So this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up this automation only once. After that, as and when you are going to add the details here in this spreadsheet, the messages will be delivered here on WhatsApp to your patients automatically. And the best part is you can use this same workflow that I have created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description, so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.